The change of plans has to do with my video game wish list for the holiday season. The Nintendo DS is being put on hold. The possibility of a PSP is still in existence. But one of the systems that I'm considering filling the DS's slot with is not a portable, it's a Wii. Let's get into each one of them. The DS, why is it being put on hold? Well, they haven't released it, but they've revealed a new one. And the biggest thing for this new DS is bigger screens, both of which are widescreen, and they are at least a half an inch wider. Both screens having touch control. I believe one of the ideas was for quicker processor. We don't know anything about it yet, aside from what people have speculated. But the biggest thing seems to be bigger screens. That is enough to make me put the DS on hold and wait for it till next year. There's a chance that it will be released by next Christmas. So I'm going back to the PSP as a possibility. My question is, for somebody who has very little experience with PlayStation games, this would be my first PlayStation period. I've never owned a PS1, PS2, and obviously never a PS3. I've been Nintendo my whole life, for those of you that do not know. For somebody who has never touched a PlayStation before, with the exception of playing it occasionally in the stores, is the PSP a worthwhile investment for a first-time PlayStation gamer? Also, if I go with the PSP, I would want to make it as durable as the DS would have been, as well as make the battery life equivalent. So how expensive is the expanded battery, number one? Number two, is there a case that is like I guess you could call it a wraparound case that would take the expanded battery into effect, but not really make it look that way, not make it look like the one side is bigger than the other. I'm sorry, I'm tripping on my words. But yeah, is the PSP a good investment for a first-time PlayStation gamer? And we now know why the DS is being put on hold on my list. The third idea is a Wii. Yes, I know they are hard to get. That is why I will probably be submitting, if I do go ahead with the Wii, I need input and I need it fast. If I go with the Wii, I will be submitting my list for Christmas within the next couple of weeks. Or at least the Wii item. Everything else can wait. But definitely the Wii, I will definitely be putting that in within the next week. So I need input, and I need it fast. But yeah, input on all three of those topics. So now we know why the DS is being put on hold. We know my questions concerning the PSP. And we know the possibility that I am looking at a Wii. Input on all three of those, greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance for your help. If you could get to the Wii issues first, please, because like I said, I want to get that item on my Christmas list in as soon as possible, because it will take my relatives probably... I want to give them as much time as possible. I'm going to give them the whole month of October and November. That'll be 2 solid months. And I feel that if you do your shopping right, you should be able to find at least one. Why would I want a Wii? Well, obviously it's become a national phenomenon. There are a few things that make me want it. The one for me is Super Mario Galaxy. There's another item that may concern one of my relatives. This would be the Wii Fit. And, you know, something for all of us would be Wii Sports. Also, another thing that's turning me on about the Wii is the Virtual Console. The fact that you can go all the way back to the NES and download games to the Wii's internal hard drive, like Super Mario Bros. 3, the original Super Mario Bros. 3. Things like Dig Dug and Donkey Kong. I've got those games up at a relative's house at a vacation spot where we usually go every summer. But for the past several... This past summer, we didn't head up there. And for the past several years, things have been kind of a mess because of certain issues that I don't want to get into. But, you know, so yeah, basically, now we know why I'm looking at a Wii. Input is greatly appreciated on that. We know the query that I have about the PSP. Keep information coming about the PSP. I've already got tons of it, and I want more. I'm waiting for the PSP 3000 to come out. I'm going to be looking very closely at the reviews for the 3000. And I'm also going to be keeping an eye on the next generation DS, because I'll always be a Nintendo fan. And the Nintendo DS, as far as a portable system and gameplay, I mean, it's as revolutionary as the Wii in the sense that it's a whole new gaming experience. The drawback for me on the DS was the screens. It still is. However, the construction and whatnot outweigh the PSP, and that's why I asked if we can't make the PSP match up to the DS's overall construction and battery life. In other words, what type of an investment would I have to make in order to do that? But yeah, let's see. So yeah, we now know about the whole PSP gig. The DS, I will more than likely put it on my Christmas list next year. Like I said, I am definitely looking at the Wii. So I need input on that one, and I need input on that one fast. Thank you in advance for all of your help, everyone. For those of you who have bashed me, get a life. You do not know what it is like to be visually impaired. That is another video altogether. Thank you for watching. Have a nice afternoon.